Jack Palance plays Jake Stone, a veteran cop. Chevy Chase plays Norman Robertson, a suburban homeowner. When Palance moves in with Chevy on a stakeout, he's got more help than he needs. Chevy Chase and Jack Palance star in Cops and Robertsons.
I'm sorry my son bit your neck and tried to suck your blood.
When the cops move in with Chevy Chase's family,
You be good cop, I'll be bad cop.
it's a dream come true.
You are not a cop.
Cops and Robertsons.
Don't miss Cops and Robertsons with Chevy Chase. Order now.
Shirley MacLaine returns to the big screen this month in Guarding Tess. She plays a former First Lady protected by Secret Service agent Nicolas Cage. No easy task. MacLaine drives Cage and his co-workers crazy in this hilarious comedy from Hugh Wilson, director of Police Academy.
I wouldn't tick her off. A couple of more phone calls to the White House and you'll be
Guarding my dog. You understand what I'm saying?
Go. Shirley MacLaine's a feisty ex-First Lady.
Doug, she took off.
Tell them they're just out joyriding again. It's not a problem.
And Nicolas Cage is stuck guarding Tess.
Don't miss Guarding Tess, starring Shirley MacLaine. Order now.
From Pee-wee's Big Adventure through the Batman movies, every Tim Burton film has made money. So when he wanted to make a high-risk animated film called The Nightmare Before Christmas, the studio gave him the green light. Good choice. The film made over $50 million.
'Twas the night before Christmas in the land of Halloween, where this year it was decided something new would be seen.
And what did Santa bring you?
Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, rated PG.
The Nightmare Before Christmas is about to start. Order now and watch it at home.
When Dana Carvey wakes up, it's a new day, literally. He suffers from a rare form of amnesia that eliminates his memory every time he sleeps. The movie is Clean Slate, and in addition to Carvey, features Valeria Golino and James Earl Jones. Let's take a look.
Kiss Dana Carvey's unforgettable. As an amnesiac detective who's having a day he'll never forget until tomorrow, Valeria Golino co-stars in Clean Slate.
Clean Slate with Dana Carvey is about to start. Don't miss it. Order now. In 1991, Billy Crystal and Jack Palance starred in the Western adventure City Slickers. The film was a box office smash, and Palance took home the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor that year. Now Billy Crystal and Jack Palance are together again in City Slickers 2.
Rich boys, rich, we're gonna be rich. The map is real. The map is on fire.
$20 million is lost in the desert.
Got it.
And so are they. Billy Crystal in City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold.
City Slickers 2 starring Billy Crystal is about to start. Hurry, order now. Say you're a 12-year-old boy that just inherited the Minnesota Twins. What would be your first move? Why, make yourself the manager, of course. Little Big League is a great film for the whole family, and it's showing all month. Here's a sneak preview.
Billy Haywood just inherited the Minnesota Twins.
You mean you own the team and the stadium? When my grandpa died, all I got was a sweater.
Little Big League.
Your whole family will enjoy Little Big League. It's about to start. Order now.
Ernest Dickerson, the acclaimed cinematographer of Spike Lee's Malcolm X, began directing his own films in 1992 with Juice. This month, you can see his second film, Surviving the Game. Ice-T and Rutger Hauer star in this action-adventure.
Here's a toast to the hunters and a prayer for the hunted.
Mason knows he's going to die someday, but today,
The hunt begins now.
he's not in the mood. Ice-T, Rutger Hauer, Gary Busey, Surviving the Game.
Surviving the Game is about to start. Don't miss it. Order now.
Leslie Nielsen has been in Hollywood for 40 years, but it wasn't until the movie Airplane in 1980 that his flair for comedy became apparent. Now Leslie Nielsen is back in another film from the Airplane creators, Naked Gun 33 1/3.
It's action-packed, full-bodied,
What are you doing in my bathing suit?
and star-studded. Naked Gun 33 1/3, the final insult, rated PG-13.
Naked Gun 33 1/3 is about to start. Don't miss out. Order now. When a couple of riders out of the West roll into New York City with a job to do, they don't worry about proper channels. They just get the job done, the cowboy way. Woody Harrelson of Indecent Proposal and White Men Can't Jump teams with Kiefer Sutherland of Young Guns in The Cowboy Way.
These two cowboys are going to show New York,
The city will kick your butt.
how the East was won. Woody Harrelson.
How you doing?
Kiefer Sutherland. The Cowboy Way.
We ain't from around here. Really?
Rated PG-13.
The Cowboy Way is about to start. Don't miss it. Order now. Ron Howard movies like Parenthood and Backdraft have established the former actor as one of Hollywood's finest directors. In The Paper, Howard guides an all-star ensemble cast, including Michael Keaton, Glenn Close, Marissa Tomei, and Robert Duvall.
They cover the city, but today,
What if these aren't the guys?
the biggest story just might be their own.
People will read this, Alicia, and they'll believe us.
Michael Keaton, Glenn Close, Marissa Tomei, The Paper, rated R.
The Paper, starring Michael Keaton and Glenn Close, is about to start. Order now.
In 1988, British author Richard Hurley published a science fiction novel titled The Penal Colony. It told the story of a secret jungle island where hardcore criminals were left to die. This month, the movie version is showing in your home. It's called No Escape, and it stars Ray Liotta.
For wrongly condemned Lieutenant John Robbins, every day is a battle between the civilized and the savage. And in the prison of the future, there are no guards, no walls,
Welcome to Vacation Paradise.
and no escape, starring Ray Liotta.
No Escape, starring Ray Liotta, is about to start. Hurry, order now.
In 1986, Spike Lee burst onto the scene with his first film, She's Gotta Have It. Self-financed for just $175,000, the film established Lee as one of the brightest filmmakers to hit Hollywood in years. His latest effort is called Crooklyn.
Troy is trapped in a world of men. But when you're the only sister in a house full of brothers, you learn to take care of yourself. Crooklyn, rated PG-13.
Crooklyn, directed by Spike Lee, is about to start. Don't miss it. Order now.
This is Prevue's Real Talk with an inside look at surviving the game.
Jack Mason is a homeless person. He's lost his family, and he's suicidal. And he comes in contact with these people who take it upon themselves to think it's fun to hunt homeless people. They bring me out here to a camp, and they attempt to kill me. And the more they want to kill me, the more I realize I want to live.
For action and suspense, choose Ice-T in Surviving the Game. This has been Real Talk. This is Real Talk, taking you high into the mountains, where for a secret society, hunting has a human face.
We're the hunters, and you're the hunted. Bill Hawkins is a psychiatrist helping people get over the feeling of having to kill. So what does he do? He arranges a hunting expedition called The Game.
This is a cruel bunch of men here.
For action, adventure, and suspense, don't miss Surviving the Game. This has been Real Talk. This is Real Talk, introducing you to Merrick, the charming but psychotic leader of the Outsiders in No Escape.
200 deluxe rooms, heated outdoor pool, and a staff of caring professionals.
Welcome to Vacation Paradise.
I hope you take plastic.
I think he's probably starved for good company. I think Merrick's actually quite bright. And if you look round at the gang, I'm not sure there's a lot of people he could have an after-dinner conversation with.
Look for Stuart Wilson in No Escape. This is Real Talk, taking you behind the scenes of No Escape, where Ray Liotta is meeting some furry co-stars.
And hold them as many on the shoulders as possible.
Well, actually, they were a lot sweeter and nicer than I mean, they were lab rats, so it wasn't that bad. But when you have about 100 of them on you,
Got it?
Ew. For action and adventure, choose Ray Liotta in No Escape. This has been Real Talk. This is Real Talk, taking you to Halloween Town for a look at The Nightmare Before Christmas.
There's something about this story that I believe in so much and like so much that the idea of kind of bringing it to life into another dimension, it just feels that much more powerful.
It's very much an old-fashioned musical, which means that there's 10 songs, and most of the songs tell the story of what's happening.
This has been Real Talk with a look at The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Real Talk, taking you behind the scenes of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Stop-motion animation is a process whereby we take a puppet like this, and we move them a little bit. Get your hand away, take a picture.
And we don't just do one move and that's it. We move his hips and then move the right knee and then we move the ankle.
A technique that could drive you, insane.
For incredible stop-action animation and a lot of fun, it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not easy keeping tabs on a first lady. Just ask the guy who's guarding Tess.
She knows that he is very by the book, that he's a thorough Secret Service agent, and she constantly tests his will. But we are not leaving this house until you are seated properly with your seatbelt firmly fastened.
Look for Guarding Tess this month on Pay-Per-View. Life in the Secret Service can be dangerous, especially when you're guarding Tess.
I would think it's very difficult to be a Secret Service agent because in a way you're sort of waiting for something to happen.
Go.
Yes! Doug, she took off!
Told them they're just out joyriding again. It's not a problem.
I think Tess has got a little bit of several of our former First Ladies in there.
You've been watching Real Talk with a look at Guarding Tess. Welcome to Prevue's Real Talk and a look at City Slickers 2, starring Billy Crystal.
Mitch has had a great year since the last movie. We pick up a year later. The one thing really worked for him, and he's now running the station manager, and feeling great. He has one problem, though. He's been having nightmares that he buried Curly alive.
Nobody returned from the dead for their hat.
Oh, yeah? If this was in it?
Don't miss City Slickers 2 on Pay-Per-View. This has been Prevue's Real Talk. Welcome to Prevue's Real Talk and a look at the wildest Western adventure of the year, City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold.
You have to have an adventure now and then. I think you need that in life.
We're gonna be rich!
Never lose your sense of adventure. Music starts to swirl. Never lose your sense of adventure. I think that's what City Slickers, The Legend of Curly's Gold is all about. Join us, won't you?
Don't miss City Slickers 2 this month on Pay-Per-View. This has been Prevue's Real Talk. Welcome to Prevue's Real Talk and a look at Cops and Robertson starring Chevy Chase.
I'm a guy who's been watching TV all his life, watching cop shows. I love cop shows. I love everything about them. I love all of them. And Jack and his partner have to use my house for a stakeout because there's a couple of criminals living next door. And, of course, I do everything I can to help.
That's Cops and Robertsons this month on Pay-Per-View. This has been Prevue's Real Talk. Welcome to Prevue's Real Talk and a look at Cops and Robertson starring Chevy Chase. He's a man with a mission and the suburbs may never be the same again. Chevy Chase is a cop show fanatic whose fondest dream comes true when he teams up with the boys in blue to catch a crook who lives next door.
Your home is a perfect cover for an effective stakeout, Mr. Robertson. Wow.
Don't miss Chevy Chase in Cops and Robertsons this month on Pay-Per-View. This has been Prevue's Real Talk.
It's the underground fight event of the year. Best of Future Fights. You join the action and choose which of the 14 vicious boxers, wrestlers, martial artists, and street brawlers will be the grand champion. Enter the world-famous Hollywood Palladium and celebrate the victories, all the action, along with sexy Easy Riders leather girls. Don't miss this exciting smash hit. Best of Future Fights. Only on Pay-Per-View.
You've seen Future Fights. Now get ready for one step beyond. It's the best of Future Fights, featuring 14 of the most insane roustabouts you'll ever encounter, plus the Easy Riders leather girls. Don't miss the best of Future Fights.
SEG presents the most spectacular Christmas music event ever, the Young Messiah Tour, in concert from the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, Illinois, on Pay-Per-View, starring Sandy Patty, Carmen, BB and CeCe Winans, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and more, performing the best-loved Christmas carols and a new rendition of Handel's Messiah. The Young Messiah Tour, in concert, on Pay-Per-View. Call your cable company for details. Merry Christmas.
The most spectacular Christmas music event ever, starring the most popular contemporary Christian artists. Backed by popular demand, in concert from the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, the Young Messiah Concert, a joyous holiday celebration.
ESPN Pay-Per-View brings you the most popular sport in the world from the country that holds the World Cup. The Brazilian National Soccer Championship on pay-per-view. December 8th through 18th. Don't miss exclusive coverage of the semifinals and two-match final. For a limited time, you can order all 4 championship matches for one price. Call your cable company to order the Brazilian National Soccer Championship, exclusively on pay-per-view.
ESPN Pay-Per-View les trae el mejor fútbol del mundo desde el país dueño de la Copa Mundial. El Campeonato Nacional de la Liga Brasileña de Fútbol será transmitido directo por el canal Pay-Per-View del 8 al 18 de diciembre. No se pierda nuestra cobertura exclusiva de las semifinales y las finales. Usted puede suscribirse a los 4 partidos por un precio fijo por tiempo limitado. Llame hoy mismo a su compañía de cable para disfrutar el Campeonato Nacional de la Liga Brasileña de Fútbol exclusivamente por Pay-Per-View.
ESPN Pay-Per-View brings you the most popular sport in the world from the country that holds the World Cup. The Brazilian National Soccer Championship on pay-per-view. December 8th through 18th. Don't miss exclusive coverage of the semifinals and two-match final. For a limited time, you can order all 4 championship matches for one price. Call your cable company to order the Brazilian National Soccer Championship, exclusively on pay-per-view.
Ultimate Fighting Championship 4, only on pay-per-view.
The world's top martial artists compete in the only mixed match fighting competition anywhere. It's so brutal, so lethal, it's become the World Cup of Martial Arts. Don't miss Ultimate Fighting Championship 4, Revenge of the Warriors. The world's top martial artists compete in the only mixed match fighting competition anywhere. It's so brutal, so lethal, it's become the World Cup of Martial Arts. Don't miss Ultimate Fighting Championship 4, Revenge of the Warriors.
Christmas week, celebrate the glory of Christmas on pay-per-view. One of the most spectacular indoor holiday shows ever assembled. Angels soar overhead, while dancers glide across the stage, and a menagerie of animals takes part in the living nativity. From the Crystal Cathedral into your home, it's a celebration of joy and wonder. The glory of Christmas on pay-per-view. For the last 11 years, millions of people have crowded the Crystal Cathedral to witness the glory of Christmas. And now, for the first time, you can see this joyous event at home on pay-per-view. Flying angels, a living nativity, and a backstage tour are but a few of the wonderful sights you'll see. So Christmas week, give the gift your whole family will enjoy. The glory of Christmas on pay-per-view.
It's a holiday tradition, America's most magnificent reenactment of the Nativity story, with flying angels, dazzling costumes, glorious holiday music, and a cast of hundreds. The glory of Christmas, a special gift for the entire family.
December 27th, one historic night, 2 intense to believe, 3 main events. Jealousy, envy, and greed pit the Butcher against his former blood brother, the immortal Hulk Hogan, with a world title on the line. And more. WCW Starrcade 94, Triple Threat. Tuesday, December 27th, live and only on pay-per-view. One historic night, 2 intense to believe, 3 main events. Jealousy, envy, and greed pit the Butcher against his former blood brother, the immortal Hulk Hogan, with a world title on the line. And more. WCW Starrcade 94, Triple Threat. 1 historic night, 2 intense to believe, 3 main events. It's WCW Starrcade 94 Triple Threat. Tuesday, December 27th, live on pay-per-view.
It's the ultimate New Year's Eve, the Ultimate Fighting Championship 1, 2, 3, and 4. Saturday, December 31st. See the world's only mixed-matched real fighting competition back to back. The Ultimate New Year's Eve featuring UFC 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6.5 hours of ultimate excitement, action, and real fighting. The Ultimate New Year's Eve, Saturday, December 31st.
Are you ready for the most brutal New Year's Eve ever? This year, see Ultimate Fighting Championships 1, 2, 3, and 4, all in one maniacal evening. It's an all martial arts anything goes New Year's Eve. The Ultimate New Year's Eve, Saturday, December 31st.
This fall on Action Pay-Per-View, John Patrick gives you his winning picks on selected pro games every weekend throughout the football season.
You don't have to look at the papers from now on and see what somebody else picks. You'll learn how to do it yourself.
America's foremost gambling expert gives you the answers you need to know.
How do you pick winners? How do you beat the house? We'll show you how.
If you watched How to Handicap Pro Football, you won't want to miss this weekly series, John Patrick's Pro Football Picks, playing this fall on Action Pay-Per-View.
There's a hit movie showing all day, every day. Here's what's showing today. Our movies are ready when you are. Here's when you can order.
Hit movies all week, right in your home. Here's what's showing this week. One feature film on the same channel all week. It's easy to find the movie you want to see.
Your home is the perfect cover for an effective stakeout.
The cops came to Norman Robertson for help.
You got the guts. Wow.
That was their first mistake.
Mr. Robertson!
Then they moved in. That was their second.
He's an idiot.
Chevy Chase.
Breaker, breaker, this is Man from Uncle.
Jack Palance.
Stop talking like some dumb TV detective.
Cops and Robertsons.
Book him, Dano.
Rated PG.
I said freeze.
He's an idiot.
Chevy Chase.
Breaker, breaker, this is Man from Uncle.
Hi, Norman.
Jack Palance.
You are not a cop.
Are unlikely partners in the war against crime.
I think that went pretty well.
Cops and Robertsons.
After a lifetime in politics, the former First Lady retired. But she did not go quietly.
Would you be kind enough to get my ball?
I'm a Secret Service agent, not a caddy.
Please hold for the president.
Any more phone calls from her and you're gonna be guarding my dog. Look, she took off! Yes!
7 well-trained men can't take care of one little old lady. Guard! Shirley MacLaine, Nicolas Cage, guarding Tess.
I can't do 3 more years of this.
Rated PG-13.
Brain Scan, the ultimate experience in interactive terror.
Never leave home without it.
Just when he thought he'd played them all, Michael finds a video game he can't escape from. Edward Furlong stars in Brain Scan.
It was supposed to be real!
Real, unreal, what's the difference?
It's not a game anymore.
I didn't kill the man. I didn't even know him.
You're in this now. You won't survive on your own.
And Michael's trapped in a cycle of horror. Edward Furlong in Brain Scan.
From Walt Disney Pictures, White Fang returns to face the most extraordinary challenge of his life.
White Wolf!
In the classic tradition of Disney outdoor adventures comes White Fang 2, Myth of the White Wolf, rated PG.
There is a place where imagination and reality are one. A place where time stands still and dreams last forever. Now, let Tim Burton open the door to a fantastic new world and take you on a journey you'll never forget. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, rated PG.
Critics call it the most wildly imaginative movie ever. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Eureka!
Expect the impossible, raves Time magazine. It's a work of sheer genius. The Nightmare Before Christmas, rated PG.
Lieutenant John Robbins, wrongly condemned to the island prison of the future.
I could use a man like you.
There, every day is a battle between the savage.
Now I'm gonna kill you.
and the civilized. We've created a new society here. We'd like you to join us.
He's military trained. You realize that somebody taught him how to kill.
You're outnumbered 6-1. No escape.
Come and get it!
Rated R.
All I want to do is get off this island.
Welcome to a prison with just one rule.
Now I'm gonna kill you.
You want it? Come and get it!
Survival of the fittest. Ray Liotta, no escape.
What is this place?
Sanctuary, Mr. Robbins. We've created a new society here, a civilized one. We live under constant threat from the outsiders.
Ray Liotta's condemned to the prison of the future, and there's no escape.
Something was missing from ML Pogue's life.
Whenever you go to sleep, you lose your memory.
What? Now he doesn't remember who he is.
Kiss me. Her name is Sarah Novak. I think you're in love with her.
What he knows.
Rusty.
Or where he's been.
Then we went here, here, down here, and ended up here.
Dana Carvey, clean slate.
This was one of the people who laughed at us.
Rated PG-13.
Your name is ML Pogue. You got a problem. Whenever you go to sleep, you lose your memory.
Dana Carvey and Valeria Golino star in the hilarious story of a detective who doesn't have a clue. Clean slate. He's cute, he's cuddly, he's a thief. A little girl discovers that the pet she wanted most is one of America's most wanted.
This is not going to be easy.
And winds up with monkey trouble.
You thought I was dead, didn't you?
Castle Rock Entertainment presents Billy Crystal,
Hi, honey. Now I'm on the treadmill.
Daniel Stern,
A rattlesnake spinning on the behind! Somebody suck out the poison.
John Lovitz, and Jack Palance.
It's Curly.
Curly! Ah!
Curly was my brother.
City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. Rated PG-13.
Curly was wrong. There are two things. Whatever the hell this is, gold.
Just when you thought it was safe to get back in the saddle,
Let's go get it.
Billy Crystal and Jack Palance are back in City Slickers 2.
Just when you thought it was safe to get back in the saddle, Castle Rock Entertainment is proud to present Billy Crystal,
Hi, honey. Now I'm on the treadmill.
City Slickers 2.
I want that gold!
Mom, I'm bigger than Godzilla.
This is Billy Haywood,
Who let this kid in here?
the new owner of the Minnesota Twins. Welcome to the thrill and the glory of the ultimate summer job.
Mom, come on. The guys are watching. Nobody's watching.
Little Big League.
Here's a toast to the hunters and a prayer for the hunted. It was their game.
Happy games again! Come on, Mason! I want you!
Enjoy yourself. Their thrill.
Have fun yet?
Their rules.
Sound like I'm being rare.
Mr. Mason. Now he's gonna show them how to play it.
Job well done.
Surviving the game. Rated R.
To win the game, all he has to do is survive.
A suspense thriller with Rutger Hauer,
Charles S. Dutton,
Gary Busey,
F. Murray Abraham,
William McNamara,
and Ice-T.
Surviving the game.
Am I safe talking to you?
Live in dangerous times.
And we meet in dangerous places.
Once Detective Kyle Bodine crosses the line, he can't go back.
Jobs around.
And lives will be destroyed. Ed Harris, Madeline Stowe, China Moon.
Hollywood's next big bomb will be set off by this terrorist.
All right, drop your guns and kick him over here.
And if anyone can stop him, so can Frank Drebin.
Detective Lieutenant Police Squad.
Yeah, and I'm Robert De Niro.
Mr. De Niro, we've got to get inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present.
Naked Gun 33 1/3. The Final Insult. Rated PG-13. The name is Drebin.
Have you seen my pigeon?
Frank-driven.
Pigeon, I know what I'm doing.
Naked Gun, 33 1/3. The Final Insult, rated PG-13. Hold on to your hats.
Hey, how you doing?
And stop the music. Ow! The Cowboys are coming.
I do believe she loves me.
Woody Harrelson.
Howdy. And how would you like those steaks prepared? Well, just knock his horns off, whack his nasty old butt, and chunk them right down on the plate.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Maybe we ought to show him how old Pancho Villa used to make guys talk. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
The Cowboy Way, rated PG-13.
Giddy up.
You can take the man out of the country, but the city may never recover. Woody Harrelson. Ow! Kiefer Sutherland.
We ain't from around here.
The Cowboy Way.
Really?
Rated PG-13.
Giddy up.
Real love is forever.
According to legend, a crow can carry a soul back from the dead to seek justice.
I love you.
Brandon Lee, the Crow.
2 thumbs up for The Paper. Don't miss this movie, raves Joel Siegel. It delivers.
You've got an honest-to-God exclusive, Henry.
Michael Keaton, Glenn Close, and Marissa Tomei. The Paper, rated R.
Take an erotic journey behind the lens of a top fashion photographer.
Perfect. The real thing, she's got it all. Talk about raw passion. I can just get that on film.
When the shutter is closed, you'll be exposed to a lifestyle unlike any you've seen before.
You really think there's something going on between them?
Something, yeah.
Feel the heat in Private Lessons, Another Story, only on pay-per-view.
They're so hot.
Don't miss the first of a sizzling 2-part special on pay-per-view.
I have a bus bench. They're looking for an actor. Boom, they see me.
Meet the guy
These are not scrambled eggs.
Not I scramble.
who's going from Hollywood's least known
Maybe I just got to reinvent myself a little bit.
to America's most wanted.
Look at this. They're all paying attention.
These people want to applaud him. Joe Pesci,
I'm like the biggest thing on TV.
Christian Slater.
He truly is a genius.
In a dramatic comedy from Barry Levinson.
Let's go. We got cops chasing us over here.
Jimmy Hollywood, rated R.
Now here's a sneak preview of what's showing tonight. Stay tuned. We'll be back with a complete listing of tonight's hit movies on the next sneak preview tonight.
Your home is the perfect cover for an effective stakeout, Mr. Robertson. Wow.
Super cop Jack Palance is moving in with Chevy Chase's family.
Book 'em, Dano.
Cops and Robertsons.
First Lady Shirley MacLaine and bodyguard Nicolas Cage stage a battle of wits.
You should have a martini. You should, better yet, give a tired old widow a break.
Guarding Tess.
To Henry Casey, White Fang was a loyal friend. To a proud people, he was the key to an ancient prophecy. White Fang 2, Myth of the White Wolf.
Welcome to an extraordinary world filled with magic and wonder. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
No visitors, no phone calls, no letters. For all intents and purposes, you're dead.
No one has ever left the island alive. Ray Liotta stars in No Escape.
Billy Crystal.
Hi, honey. I'm on the treadmill.
Daniel Stern.
Something's coming, and it's definitely coming from that direction.
City Slickers 2 is coming.
The Minnesota Twins' new manager brings a 12-year-old's perspective to the game of baseball.
Maybe the problem is you guys forgot how much fun this is.
Little Big League. Somewhere in the great Northwest, there's a high-stakes game being played.
Make it to civilization. You live.
Ice-T surviving the game.
You can take the man out of the country, but the city may never recover. Woody Harrelson, Kiefer Sutherland, The Cowboy Way.
He thought he left his past behind him.
Far out, I can dig it.
But the world hasn't seen the last of Frank Drebin. Naked Gun, 33 1/3.
Hit movies are coming to your home. Here's what's premiering soon. Stay tuned for more hit movies premiering soon in your home.
Now hold on tight.
Eddie Murphy is back, and it's 3 times the fun. Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Hey. Officers, I want this man arrested.
You guys look a little stressed. You're not working out, are you?
Well, you kidding? We could go all day.
Macaulay Culkin, Ted Danson, getting even with Dad.
What do you think, Brackett?
Is that what you think, Peterson?
Will they end up on the front page? Or the obituary page? Julia Roberts, Nick Nolte, I Love Trouble. Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan in a riveting drama about the enduring power of love. When a man loves a woman. A young widow has moved to town, but she's not what she seems to be.
She's up to murder.
Mia Farrow, Natasha Richardson, Widows Speak. An outrageous concert film.
Give us the film, boy!
They can't stop him. Martin Lawrence tells all in You So Crazy.
Great entertainment is just minutes away. Here's what's up next. The movie you want to see is up next. Hurry, order now.
This married couple played a sensual game with just one rule: fulfill your fantasy. Then one day they invited the wrong player, a man who played the game by his own rules. Sarah Suzanne Brown, Michael Artura, killer looks.
A renegade cop discovers a plot to replace people with androids. Now he has to take on a deadly new breed of cyborgs. Dawn the Dragon Wilson is Cyber Tracker.
To be executed.
No, you are.
Sure, she enjoys killing innocent teens, but Angela has another goal in mind this time.
Angela! Party guests are here!
Making her sister a member of the undead. Jennifer Rhodes, Knight of the Demon's Tooth. Santee is imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. Now he's busting out, and he doesn't care about seeking justice, just revenge. Action-adventure megastar Dolph Lundgren is an army of one.
A chance encounter with a beautiful blonde.
It's too bad you're driving a pile of scrap, because if you can catch me, you can have me.
Plunges Jack Keneally into a web of seduction and murder. Patrick Bergen, Kelly Preston, Jennifer Tilly, Double Cross.
In a world where murder is the cost of doing business,
I didn't pull the trigger, Allie.
one man with nothing to lose is searching for answers no one wants him to find.
This was a mistake.
Harry Hamlin plays a twisted game in Ebb Tide.
For Ray Reardon, an accidental encounter began a dream romance that soon became his worst nightmare. James Spader, Machen Amick.
Probably.
Dream Lover. A young actor takes his role too far, carrying out his fantasies at night and threatening the relationship with his leading lady, the critically acclaimed winner of 2 Canadian Academy Awards. A man in uniform. The only thing worse than being a 10-year-old
You
kid
reminded me, would you, Uncle Martin? Because if you did, I'd be so angry. I don't know what I'd do.
is being his uncle, Martin Short, Charles Grodin, Clifford.
From Bernardo Bertolucci, creator of The Last Emperor, comes a magical journey the critics are calling richly entertaining, ravishingly beautiful, a stunning masterpiece. Keanu Reeves, Bridget Fonda, Little Buddha, rated PG.
Dan Saxon rode outside the law.
I want to move some contraband. Buy it here, sell in the Midwest.
But he had a secret that could cost him his life.
I'm an undercover narcotics.
Charlie Sheen, Beyond the Law. Joanna's an exhibitionist who enjoys being watched, but when she takes up with the wrong man...
Are you laughing at me?
No.
Are you making fun of me?
No! Stop it!
It's not a game anymore. Shannon Weary, Animal Instincts 2. Nemo's a little kid with big dreams, who's whisked away to the kingdom of Slumberland.
With this key, you can open any door in Slumberland.
Where his dream world becomes a nightmare. Little Nemo, Adventures in Slumberland.
In a world where every point counts, the hardest part of winning is choosing sides. Dwayne Martin, Leon, Tupac Shakur, Above the Rim. In a time ruled by outlaws, in a town ruled by fear, they weren't looking for trouble, but when no one would stand up for them, they had no choice but to stand up for themselves. Bad Girls.
The legend, Roberto Duran, takes on an old nemesis at an IBC Super Middleweight Championship Rumble. The comeback kid, Vinny Pazienza, who defied the odds to return to the ring. Duran-Pazienza, the rematch, Saturday, January 14th. It's the ultimate test of strength and stamina, featuring all your WWF favorites. Every 2 minutes, another Titan enters the ring in a 30-man battle royal. 30 WWF superstars, one winner. Royal Rumble, Sunday, January 22nd.
This holiday season, TCI's pay-per-view has the perfect gift or stocking stuffer for any movie lover. Introducing the easy-to-order pay-per-view gift certificate booklet. Inside, you'll find coupons for 5 free pay-per-view movies, equipment, and bonus coupons. That's up to an $80 value, and it's yours for only $20. Avoid all the headaches of holiday shopping. Call 1-800-PPV-9171 or stop by your local TCI office for your pay-per-view gift certificate booklet. This holiday season, TCI's pay-per-view has the perfect gift or stocking stuffer for any movie lover. Introducing the easy-to-order pay-per-view gift certificate booklet. Inside, you'll find coupons for 5 free pay-per-view movies, equipment, and bonus coupons. That's up to an $80 value, and it's yours for only $20. Avoid all the headaches of holiday shopping. Call 1-800-PPV-9171 or stop by your local TCI office for your pay-per-view gift certificate booklet.
Good morning. Hey, remember going to the matinee movie when you were a kid?
And you got enough change back to buy the big box of candy?
The savings are back with the pay-per-view matinee movie special. Only $2.99 per movie during the day, up to and including 4 p.m. showings. That's over 25% off the regular price on movies like Mrs. Doubtfire, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Shadowlands, Sister Act 2, and more. Call your cable company for details.
Ordering in the latest hit movies is fast and easy with Dimension Cable Pay-Per-View. First, check your TV listings or tune to Sneak Preview to choose the movie and channel you want. Then, using your touch-tone phone, call the toll-free number listed for that specific channel. Your movie can be ordered from 1 hour before it starts. Follow the instructions of our automated operator and wait to confirm your order. It's that simple. And remember, there's nothing to rewind or return with Dimension Cable Pay-Per-View.
From the international bestseller,
We gotta get our hands on that child before the mob.
Susan Sarandon,
Why should he talk if we can't protect him?
Tommy Lee Jones,
Have we played enough games here?
The Client, rated PG-13.
Was that fast? I thought that was fast.
Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, James Garner, Maverick, a Richard Donner film, rated PG.
Who authorized this operation?
Paramount Pictures presents Harrison Ford.
If I go down, you're going with me.
Clear and Present Danger, rated PG-13. Mickey and Mallory.
I love you so much, baby.
The media.
We're fate. Can't stop fate.
Made them superstars.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Natural Born Killers, rated R.
The critics are praising Karina.
Carl Johnson said I look fat.
Yeah, in fact, you're beautiful. Go look at these on that potato salad.
This is Manny. Percy, get your jaw off the table.
Karina.
Playboy has a passion for imagination with the unique series of Playboy originals every Monday. A passion for excitement with Tuesdays and Sundays erotic feature films. A passion for romance with seductive selections for couples only on Wednesdays. A passion for beauty with Thursday's lavish special Playmate events. And a passion for variety with the best of Playboy every Friday and Saturday. It's everything you like on television. Playboy, television with a passion.
Indulge your curiosities. Spice. Satisfy your appetite. Spice.
but you know you want it.
Experience the Adam and Eve channel.
It's on. Right here.
You got it.
You gotta get it.
Get it now.
Over 40 exclusive feature films every month. The finest in adult entertainment, plus unique home shopping.
We know what you're looking for. Sizzling adult entertainment, like the kind you'll find each night on Request TV. Sensual, erotic films, and sexy specials you can order in the comfort of your own home with the ease and convenience of pay-per-view. So catch the special after-hours adult entertainment on Request TV.
Take a look at what's hot this week on pay-per-view. Dolph Lundgren hits the vengeance trail in the action-packed Army of One. This couple is playing erotic games that could get a man killed in killer looks. Beware, the tall man is back with his spears of death in Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. And don't miss the first of an erotic two-parter, Private Lessons, Another Story. Entertainment that's totally hot, this week on pay-per-view. Take a look at what's hot, this week on pay-per-view. Hoops and Hip Hop, a street smart story with great court action and dynamite music. Take a jump shot above the rim. A battalion of beautiful babes wages war over a video game in silken sabotage. Ice-T, Gary Busey, and Rutger Hauer play a dangerous sport in the deadly thriller Surviving the Game. See sensuous ladies showing their special assets. Best chest in the U.S. Entertainment that's totally hot this week on pay-per-view. Take a look at what's hot this week on pay-per-view. Don the Dragon Wilson is up to his black belt in kickboxing action in Cyber Tracker. A publisher discovers her life is threatened by an ex-porn queen in Aroused, just for adults. Ice-T, Gary Busey, and Rutger Hauer play a dangerous sport of cat and mouse in the deadly thriller Surviving the Game. See sexually charged tales of the unexpected in Inside Out, Stories of the Erotic Realm. Entertainment that's totally hot this week on pay-per-view.
After a day full of action, how about a night of romance? It's the seductive, sophisticated, satisfying adult entertainment you're looking for. And it's only a phone call away. When the night turns into dawn, let action tuck you into bed. Action pay-per-view. Passion on demand.